could working for free actually skyrocket your marketing business? So right now I'm on this journey of actually building out a marketing company. And what we started with one referral of one restaurant. That restaurant has now moved into 3 restaurants. And so as that restaurateur is growing his business, we've actually picked up another restaurant. They've scaled to 3 different restaurants. So we have 2 clients right now, and we are going out and doing as many shoots and as much networking as we can to see who needs marketing services. So far, we've also landed a grocery store client. One of their second video we ever posted has over 1 million views, which is amazing. So now we're on a mission to basically shoot any free event or free video shoot for every business we possibly can to get more clients. That's the mission we're on. The way I've been making connections has been kind of interesting and unique. I've been doing some DMs on social media, and then also when different events are coming up for different companies, basically I'm sending them a message, I'm emailing them, I'm calling them, I'm offering to do free video work for them. And what's kind of unique about it is I'm learning that there's a lot of companies that need marketing and that are looking for marketing, and they just don't know where to go. And the real problem is that most of the marketing companies are so large, which they're doing something right is they're pricing their prices right, where it kind of eliminates some of the smaller clients, but it's projects that are very, very profitable for these larger marketing companies. But there's a gap, and that gap is to these small businesses that can't afford those huge marketing prices, which then leads these small businesses to one, doing the marketing themselves, or they just don't do it at all. And so the gap that I'm filling right now in the market is that gap for those small businesses, where it's a much lower price, but it also allows them to have that marketing arm of their business. So when I'm looking for clients, I'm looking for clients that really fit that gap, right? Where they're not large enough to go and need a big full marketing agency with a retainer of $5,000 a month, but they still need marketing help, or maybe they're in the range of $500 to $1,000 a month that they can afford for different marketing services. And especially social media client. I've seen so many of these small businesses having social media content that is like all over the place and it's ridiculous. And they also maybe follow some of the trends and do some of the trend stuff, but even the trends, it's not actually doing their product or service. So then what's it actually selling? So there's a little bit of a balance going on right now in what's actually working on what platform. So for this location, for example, this 100% came out from cold outreach. So I saw Float Milwaukee, so they do float tanks and everything. They were having something called Float Fest. So I simply just sent a DM. I said, hey, saw you guys are having Float Fest. I would love to shoot the event for free. Let me know if I could help in any way. And so probably was like 2 months later, the guy responded, we got in touch, exchanged cell phone numbers, and we hopped on a phone call. He told me a lot more about the festival. The guy puts on the festival basically out of all his own pocket, which is really cool. So puts it on, they have aerial dancers, people who throw fire, they have a mermaid, they do yoga. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here. But the cool thing about it is that we'll probably end up going to some of the float tanks, but then also it just so happens that his marketing company actually is going out of business. So he also mentioned that to me and said, hey, I'd love to talk to you about also potentially even doing our digital marketing, because the marketing company doing our marketing, they're going out of business. So it's kind of a cool opportunity, but this is where doing free video shoots can get you, is offering your services for free. If I just cold outreach and said, hey, I want to pitch you doing your marketing services, I've never had a chance to do discovery and find wants, needs, desired. And even when they gave us a tour of the facility a few minutes ago, awesome facility, but we were finding points that we could market, stories we could tell. We were finding all of this stuff for them. So that's really why once you have an established client base, you don't have to do free client shoots. But initially, to start your business and to network and to get to know different people, you need to get that rhythm. Since I've been doing this, I've had about 3 to 4 marketing projects that have come just from networking, right? And projects are amazing. I'm also going for retainer clients, but that's where I've been getting this stuff from. I think people are scared to do free work when they're trying to build their business, because it actually takes guts to go and to talk to somebody and potentially getting rejected. I think it's a lot easier to put money, a couple $100 behind marketing ads and run them on Instagram to get more clients and to potentially get a business to reach out. But most of the time, what I've found is that a business doesn't know until they know, but everything is built off trust. So if you walk in and you're willing to do stuff for free, now they trust you with their business to help them grow their business, and they trust you enough to pay you. And so that's what I think a lot of people I've been getting hit up with basically marketing agencies trying to market to service industry people who are looking for marketing services, and they have great ads. I'm sure they do great work, but there's that piece to it that it's almost like they're going to miss the trust factor. So I think that's where it's really key and relationship based. Okay, so after we do this free video shoot, what we're going to do is we're going to edit out. It's going to be a horizontal video just recapping the entire event. And so once we have the edit, we're going to deliver the video to him, and we'll probably make an Instagram reel or two, and then we'll probably go on to the conversation of some ongoing marketing services and see where else I can help in their business. My approach to getting more marketing clients is I want to add value first, and then also find wants, needs, desires of what the business needs, come up with ideas. And my goal isn't to sell the largest package. My goal is to sell a package that fits their business, that is going to help them in what they want, and it's not going to be priced out of their budget. That's what I'm looking for. My ideal client right now is a client that has something interesting and a story to tell automatically. I'm looking for businesses that have really good customer service and customer experiences, businesses that are already loved. A business that is already loved and has good operating internal mechanics to the business and systems is the perfect business to market, because all they need is more clients that they can put into their systems and service them with all of their services. So right now with one of my clients, they have a character we can use. Their second TikTok video we posted has over 1 million views, which is really cool, but they have that character. So if you can have the character with amazing products and amazing customer client base already built, and you market that business can then explode. So if you're building a marketing agency or you just love watching businesses get built, definitely follow. I'm going to be posting more content like this, talking about what we're doing, where we're at, different mindset and different stuff as we're going through, different thoughts, words, cool stuff, and probably a little bit of travel as well. And we are going to grow this sucker. Thanks again.